This is Into the Storm, where winning starts within. The mental performance podcast for athletes, coaches, competitors, and leaders. No hype, no noise, just the mindset that keeps you grounded when it matters most. Let's step into the beam. I'm Coach Ron. Every episode gives you one thing, direction, and today's direction is pretty blunt. If your environment feels comfortable, your growth has stalled. You see, comfort is not failure. Comfort is sneaky. It feels earned. It feels like I've been through enough. I deserve to coast. And listen, rest matters. Recovery matters. But comfort is different than recovery. Recovery is intentional and it fuels performance. Comfort is accidental and slowly steals your performance. Comfort shows up as routines that no longer stretch you, standards that quietly soften, details you used to own that you now skip because, oh, it's fine. Nothing breaks, nothing explodes, you just drift. And that drift is the real storm. The mind loves comfort because comfort removes risk. It removes the chance of being exposed. It removes the chance of failing. But performance only evolves when risk is present. Growth lives in friction. So the moment you stop feeling friction, your beam starts dimming. Here's the uncomfortable question you need to ask today. Where have I started coasting? Not everywhere, but just one place. It could be your warm-up. It might be your preparation. It might be communication. It might be your focus. It might be how you respond when you're tired. It might be the standards you keep when nobody's watching. Because when the edge disappears, your lighthouse doesn't fall, it fades. And fading is dangerous because it's quiet. You don't notice it until the moment gets big and you realize you've been training in comfort for weeks. So here's your direction. Today, you will introduce one intentional disruption. Not something dramatic, something precise. One extra rep when your brain says stop. One standard you quietly raise. One uncomfortable conversation you've been avoiding. One detail you tighten back up. And here's how you choose the right disruption. You pick the moment you usually negotiate with. That little voice that says, good enough. That's the moment. Here are a few examples. If the trigger is, I'm tired, the disruption is one extra rep with perfect form. If the trigger is, I don't feel like it, the disruption is starting anyway for 2 minutes. If the trigger is, this is uncomfortable, the disruption is sending the text, making the call, having the conversation. If the trigger is, I'm annoyed, the disruption is a breath and a calm first sentence. That's how you keep your beam sharp. And listen, you don't need to overhaul your life today. You need to stop the drift. Because the storm doesn't announce itself. Pressure shows up unexpectedly. The game gets tight. The meeting goes sideways. The kid struggles. The plan changes. And in that moment, you don't magically rise to what you wish you were. You fall back to what you've trained. So today, don't chase comfort, choose growth. Find the place you've settled, disrupt it on purpose, and hold the line. One more thing, comfort loves company. If the people around you are coasting, it will try to pull you down to their speed. Your lighthouse can't depend on the room. It depends on your standard. Be the one who raises it quietly. That's your direction. This is Coach Ron. No matter how rough the waters get, the beam is still on, and now you know how to find it.
If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review,